Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Madeline Parker and I'm going to do a read this afternoon for this week for coming up for this solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer at 0 degrees. We are having many planets in retrograde during that period. We still have Venus will still be in retrograde. She goes direct about 3 or 4 days later. Then we've got Mercury will be in retrograde during that period. Plus we've got Saturn at 0 degrees Aquarius in retrograde, conjuncting within about a 5-degree orb to Pluto and Jupiter conjunction in the sign of Capricorn. So let's just quickly run through the planets that are retrograde. We've got Mercury just stationing retrograde at that point. Venus leaving retrograde in the sign. Oh, Mercury's going to be in Cancer, by the way. Venus in the sign of Gemini stationing direct at about 5 degrees when it goes direct in a few days. Then we've got Mars in the sign of Pisces, Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn, RX retrograde, conjuncting Pluto, which is also retrograde. And we have Saturn coming back towards this Pluto-Saturn conjunction, North Node Gemini. All right, and we are now calling in high skies and angels so that we may be guided, to give us information so that we may be better guided, higher guided. Thank you, Spirit, for being with us, and may you please bring us clarity on this solar eclipse coming up for everybody. And I don't do all 12 signs because I'm realizing when I do all the 12 signs, the messages are very repeat. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do a general overall look at what's going on here. Whoa, there's that secret card I put up for Twin Flames. So when I do get the Twin Flame card, I leave it in there. This is my secret card. I do Twin Flame reads, by the way. So if you would like one, let me know. My email link is below. And I leave the Twin Flame card in just in case union is something that wants to be talked about, which it looks like it is. All right, so we're going to start with that Emperor at the beginning of the read there. Interesting, because the Emperor really signifies masculine energy. So what we're looking at is a masculine energy becoming aware. Now when I say masculine, it can be your twin flame, but it's also your own inner energetic masculine. And I'm just going to make this a general energetic read, so take it as your man or as your own energy. So we've got this interesting thing happening with the male energy within us, which is the sadness and without and externally of becoming aware, of becoming knowledgeable of not being in alignment, emotionally, not being aligned with their emotions. They're really kind of figuring that out. So the male energy within you is really starting to get a real feel of how to align itself with your true desires, and how unhappy you are when you don't work from heart space, when you don't really do what you love to do. And there's this sort of a breakthrough to love, to a new fresh start in love. You know, with everything going on in the world, all this chaos and disagreements and everybody seeing things differently, there is one common denominator. We all really are here to experience love and life and to live a free life, to be free and in love. And then now this eclipse is going to bring up anything that's out of alignment, right? And but also the masculine energy cannot be dominated and cannot be controlled, and the masculine energy within us and the masculine energy outside of the world has to come in free will. That is something the divine understands. So in order to align our masculine energies and to align with our true divine masculine, we had to turn away from trying. The feminine has to turn away from trying to align with the masculine, and the masculine has to then be set free so it can align in its own free will, which is the way it works within us too. So when you're in alignment with your efforting and your hard work, your masculine energy, you know, your masculine energy within you has to free will and choose to seek what is in your heart, to align with the heart. Now, what throws the masculine energy out of alignment is the commitment to, and it can happen within you. So my own inner masculine energy has a hard time committing sometimes to the projects that my heart desires to do. So why am I afraid? Because you feel like you can't commit to something because you don't know that you have the endurance for it. You don't know that you have the abilities for it. Something you desire, what we desire is beyond our abilities, because the universe is always pushing our abilities, is always pushing us to stretch beyond that which we can do. and it's scary. And that's why we choose our thoughts and mental ideas that have restricted us in situations that we haven't been happy, because they didn't come from our heart space. They were out of alignment choices. So there's this breaking through. There's this letting go. Look at that. Letting go of that which disappoints in love and in life, and finding peace and ending the negative thinking that created. There's an awareness of how out of alignment emotionally our masculine energies have been. And fear is the cause of out of alignment masculine energy. And the solution to those fears is to have mental mastery. Mental mastery. This is coming in the divine. The masculine energy within us and in the world has been very trapped in negative thoughts. Thinking about negative things, having mind power. But we're shifting, we're letting go of the mind, and we're opening up to the heart, because that is the only thing that really unifies. It's the only thing that ever really is making sense in a time of so much information and a time of so many disagreements. We can only align with heart and let go of all this mental activity and find peace and inner union. That's my secret union card. And then we get the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, indicating this is a time of bringing, once this unity and collective unity is achieved, and we're no longer divided by all our mental activities, we then can cooperate, we can co-work, we can co-mission, because we're out of conflict mode. Because Mars energy is the conflict energy, the mental energy is the conflict energy, right? We get the Six of Pentacles, indicating the masculine energy now giving to the truth of what's in alignment with the heart, actually being someone that can actually support this cause now. Wow, double on that Eight of Swords. Can you bring clarity, please, on that? I would say that the masculine energy is waking up to the deceptive of clearing the karma and going into heart space, and realizing that it was karmic. The karmic choices were out of alignment. So there's a sort of a knowledge now of a truth, even though the masculine energy may not be fully in alignment yet within us and without us, but the awareness of the karmic nature is becoming very clear. And that it's deceptive. The value of karmic attractions, or things that we hold on to karmically, we're seeing the deceptivity of the value. Ooh, wow, that makes sense, huh? So we are aligning with our fated mates. We've got that Venus coming in direct in the sign of Gemini. So let's see, one last little message here. Victory. Wow, double victory for the feminine energy. The masculine energy is coming in, aligning strong, taking us to our true destined fate, releasing that which disappoints, negative thinking that is mental. We're letting go, because that creates this. We get double. So in other words, we have to let go of the mental chatter and the mental beliefs and the mental ideas and everything, so that we can let that all go, because you're stuck in that, like thoughts and thinking and ideas. You get trapped in it, and plus we have to let go fearing the trapped, and dedicating to what's in our heart, and trusting where it's going to take us to our fate, trusting our future fate, and being in alignment with it, putting us into unity, into harmonic unity, and possibly a period of saving money and holding back, but fortune is on the way. We've got so many abundant energies coming in with some of the other reads I've been doing, and this read doesn't really bring the abundance up, but let's ask one more card on the abundance factor. What can you tell us on abundance, please? What's coming out here? Inspiration, energy, reignition of, abundance reignited, the flame. Oh, there we go. Nine of Pentacles. So when we operate from a place of there we go, we get that Two of Cups again coming in. So when we operate in alignment with our true destiny and our heart, wake up. Everybody's waking up to operating from an inspired place in their heart to align them with their true destined relationships, so that we may go forward balanced and just. And again, we're releasing the ideas. It's almost like everybody's just going to change their minds about a lot of things during this period and go another way, because you're going to go the way that your heart calls. That's the justice. That's justice. That's the right way. All right, hope this read was helpful. Thank you for watching. Namaste.